So a few days back I have visited a big bazaar store near my house, and it was absolutely near that I have visited any stores. At first I was unrecognized. From far I thought it was not a big bazaar store, but when I came near my father said that this is it. This is the big bazaar store. And I was quite surprised because it's like an old haunted house. When I went inside, the ground floor was full of veggies and the top three floors was empty. So I asked the employee there what happened to it. He said it's under renovation, but the building doesn't seem like that. There are no workers, no working instruments. So I asked my father what happened to the big bazaar. He started saying two of the biggest tech giants of the world, Amazon and Reliance, caused this. So after coming home, I did my own research and made this video. So let's tear into the topic. It was year 2014. At that time, if you were in India and you want to buy something irrespective of your class, the first and foremost place that everyone visited was Big Bazaar. It was the biggest retail store in the whole country. It was simply ruling the retail kingdom in the country. Even the biggest competitors like Reliance were unable to compete with it. Even the massive online platforms like Flipkart and Amazon were unable to compete with it. It was in year 2014. Flipkart has a turnover of 277 crores, but Big Bazaar itself has a massive turnover of 750 crores. But fast forward 8 years, Flipkart has a turnover over $40 billion in total, and Big Bazaar is all set to seal on its companies. This all is caused by the conflict between the biggest tech giants of the world, Amazon and Reliance. How do these giants destroy a $26,000 company? All the things that happened in the COVID, we are gonna find out in this video. But how did it all start? It starts in 2001. Kishore Biani, the owner and founder of Big Bazaar, had big dreams for his business. He comes from a business family where his grandfather owned a clothing business, which was Kishore's first way into the business. But what separated Bianis from his family was he was thinking big. He wanted to do something unique for himself and others. This led to a design of a retail store that would have everything under one single roof. Biani had already made Pantaloons a big hit as a fashion and retail store since he founded it in 1997. Now after Big Bazaar was founded in 2001, he took the retail industry by storm. He opened his first departmental store in Kolkata, which was twice the size of any store in Kolkata back then. Within next 22 days, he opened 2 more stores in the city, and within a year, Biani successfully opened over 50 stores all across the country. Big Bazaar started spreading across the country, and with a warm reception that the brand has seen, Biani's Big Bazaar stores surpassed the 100 mark by 2009. Being one of the oldest and largest chains of retail stores, Big Bazaar has been hailed for its wide popularity of quality products at affordable prices. Founded in 2001, when Big Bazaar popularity was at its peak, the retail store also claimed to have served over 2 million customers each week. It also said that more than 300 million customers have visited and revisited Big Bazaar in any year.
But you wanted more?
However, since 2017, Big Bazaar's struggle against debt became prominent, and by 2019, many of its stores were closed, and the pandemic outbreak happened in 2022, which wiped away even the sales that Big Bazaar was getting. And this is the part where India's biggest businessman enters the play, Ambani. Reliance has been trying to expand its existence into each and every sector of India, be old, new, successfully, and has grown from strength to strength. In 2020, Reliance acquired the Future Group's entire business, properly known as Big Bazaar, for about 24,700 crores, approximately $3.36 billion. Why? Reliance did not have its own adequate stores around the India, whereas Future Groups have around 1,800 Big Bazaars all across the country. This purchase would give Reliance the straight access to the local stores in India, help them to capitalize on the years of efforts done by Big Bazaar. And moreover, this would enable Reliance to compete well with Radhakrishna Damani's D-Mart, which also has a strong penetration in India. But here comes the unnoticed side of the story. In 2019, Amazon entered into an agreement with Future Groups by which it acquired two kinds of stake. A 49% stake in Future Coupons Private Limited, a subsidiary company of Future Group, and a 3% stake in Future Retail Group. As per the terms and conditions of this deal, Amazon would have the first right to buy Future Group in the future, and the Future Group could not sell its assets in the future to a list of companies that were Amazon's competitor. The list included Reliance Industries. The deal was approved by the Indian authorities, including the Competition Commission of India. Now, as per this agreement, the 2020 deal between Reliance and Future Group stands to be invalid. But here's what happened. Therefore, Amazon challenged this Reliance Future Group deal and opted to fight this case in Singapore's international court instead of Indian court system, which was as per the Future Group Amazon dispute clause in the agreement. The international court ruled in favor of Amazon. In January 2021, when the international court order was passed, there was no laws in India to enforce international attributions. This caused Amazon to urge Indian authorities like SEBI and Competition Commission of India to not approve Reliance and Future Group deal. But Reliance and Future Group deal were both against of these orders and saying international orders were not applicable in India and were not enforceable in India. And thus the war goes on and on and on. Even till now, the result didn't come out, and Big Bazaar is still dying for help and for income. Most of the Big Bazaar stores are now closed by. So that's it for today. If you do like the video, please check out on my other videos too, and you consider subscribing to Money Loop.